Life-threatening winds and catastrophic flooding. Jamaica braces for Hurricane Melissa.
It is not a joke. It is very serious, guys, and it is going to be something different.
Good morning. Today's going to be another breezy or windy day, depending on where you are. We're also looking at brighter sunny skies and scattered showers, the heaviest of which will be in Scotland and Northern Ireland. Good morning to you too. If you're stepping out today, or in fact for the next few days, probably a wise move just to take an umbrella with you because the weather is remaining unsettled.
She's keeping a close eye this morning on Hurricane Melissa hitting Jamaica. Morning, Carol. What are we hearing?
Oh, it's a catastrophic hurricane, John. Good morning, everyone. It's a Category 5 to start with. The sustained wind speeds of this hurricane currently are around 175 miles per hour. Now, it's a slow-moving hurricane. It's moving north-northeast at 2 miles an hour. Because it's so slow-moving, you can imagine the deluge of rain that's going to come from it, leading to flash flooding, to landslides, for example, not to mention the strength of the wind. So some catastrophic damage is expected from this hurricane. And if we take a look at the satellite picture, you can see quite clearly the eye is defined here. There's Jamaica, there's Cuba, Haiti and the Dominican Republic. So it is going to continue to move northeastwards as we go through the day. And as we go through the next few days, still hurricane warnings in force for Cuba, also for the Bahamas, where it's expected to cross or at least be close to by the time we get to later on in the week. We're looking today at quite a bit of cloud to start with one or two exceptions, but you can see that quite nicely here in our Weather Watcher picture, taken a wee bit earlier in Staffordshire. Now, if you're stepping out in Inverness, it's a cold start. Good morning, both. Good morning to you. John, you might need to take something waterproof with you for your walk today, because today we're looking at a mixture of bright spells, sunny spells, and also some scattered showers. And some of those showers are likely to be heavy. Certainly the wet weather gear. Just before I do the British forecast, I was telling you that there'd be an update on Hurricane Melissa, and there has been. So it's accelerated a little bit. It's been moving at 2 miles an hour north-northeastwards. It's now 5 miles an hour, and that will make a bit of a difference. Still, its central pressure is 901 millibars and its sustained wind speeds of 175 miles an hour. Now, back at home, we're looking at something a little bit less drastic. We've got some blue sky peeking through the cloud here in Warwickshire.
It's been lovely in central London. Has it been the same around the rest of London?
Pretty much, yes. We've had this beautiful blue sky really all morning, just a little bit of cloud moving in here and there. This was earlier. There is a bit more cloud as we head through this afternoon and into the evening.
At 6, Hurricane Melissa has just slammed into Jamaica with winds of more than 185 miles an hour. It is the most powerful storm anywhere in the world this year. This is what it looks like from space, a rare Category 5 hurricane that's being described as Jamaica's storm of the century. Almost 3 million people live on the island. Torrential rain, landslides and flash floods are expected as people are told to stay inside.
Jamaica, this is not the time to be brave. Don't bet against Melissa. It is a bet we can't win.
Thousands of British tourists seek shelter too, like this family who flew out on a half-term holiday.
We have a huge sort of gusts of wind coming in off the sea. It's pretty scary. We've lost power a couple of times.
Hurricane Melissa, which is currently battering Jamaica with winds of up to 185 miles an hour. We can show you there live pictures. There's torrential rain falling on the island. People are being told to remain inside as the eye of the storm passes over the island, because the winds on the other side of it are going to be extremely ferocious as well. Experts are calling this the storm of the century. Let's talk to Sarah Keith Lucas, who's here, has been monitoring all this as well with us. It is unbelievably powerful, this storm, isn't it?
It is the strongest storm to make landfall in Jamaica by quite a long way. We have to look back almost 40 years to see another storm which is even remotely comparable to this. Not just the strongest storm for Jamaica, but one of the top 3 strongest storms anywhere to make landfall in the Atlantic basin. So a Category 5 storm with those winds 185 miles an hour.
And the thing about this storm is it's moving so slowly, isn't it? So that means that the damage can be even worse.
Yeah, that's right. Some places, some infrastructure can hold up over maybe 12 hours. But this storm, as you say, so slow moving. So some areas are getting hit by those ferocious winds and that torrential rain for several days in a row. So, yes, let's start with what's happening the other side of the Atlantic. This is the satellite picture of Hurricane Melissa as it's been moving its way northwards. The eye of the storm now has made landfall a little bit further west than we were originally thinking. It's going to make a move towards the northeast, though, over the next couple of days. So although it's going to weaken slightly as it moves over that rugged terrain of Jamaica, it is still going to be a major hurricane when it moves across Cuba tomorrow, then across the Bahamas, and later in the week it is going to head towards Bermuda, still as a hurricane. So we haven't seen the back of Melissa just yet. But closer to home then, it's been a day of sunshine and showers, lots of rainbows out there, and we're going to see more of the same over the next few days, but a real mix in weather types depending on where you are.
I've got my hat and gloves.
It is cold, isn't it? It's feeling quite chilly, but things are going to get a little bit less chilly as we head through this week. We woke up to this morning, lots of sunshine, blue sky, very little cloud. But through the progression of the morning, we did see a little more cloud come in, but it's been fairly calm. Breezy, yes, but it has, despite all these grey clouds, more or less stayed dry through today.
Good evening to you. A dose of wet weather to come for some of us in the next few hours. Cloud and outbreaks of rain, but also some lively showers. Some of these will be prolonged and intense. Elsewhere, the lucky ones will have some clearer sky.